stock. The newest parts I have right now are 12, so I'd have to order the parts. So if it's something you're hoping to get done like quickly, unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to get to it for about a week until the parts came in.
It's in 2016.
We'll see. Yeah, same.
What would the cost of that be?
On the 16th, I would have to look it up. Yeah, I don't. Sorry, at 6 o'clock we close to do our sale. We just forgot to close the door, so I don't want you to think I'm putting you off. It's because I'm literally on camera right now, so as we're having this conversation. But if you come back tomorrow or message us, if you email us, I can get back with a price quote on that stuff. And if you need it done sooner, there's a place in Springfield in the mall. There's a kiosk there that does it too.
Okay.
But yeah, if you'll just email us on there, I'll get back with you with a price quote tonight.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, guys. Hey, guys. Sorry about that. I am here. What's up, Nicholas? Hey, have you noticed when you roll the Rolling Thunder around, it's like the wheels make the craziest, worst sound ever. All Rolling Thunder since the beginning of time do that. What's up, AA Ron? Whew. Today is an anniversary of something, and I'm trying to remember what it was. And I was looking at your history thing earlier, and I was trying to figure it out, but I cannot remember what it was. Oh no, Mick! The general is just as bad. Hello and good evening, everyone. Be right there.
If we're not late, we're not Toys R Us.
Sorry, I'm talking to a roofer who's getting ready to come do a bid on one of my places. So Gettysburg, it's not that. I understand that. I mean, obviously that is one of the things, but Darth Harley, is that you, Harley Cook? What other something else happened on this day in history, and I cannot for the life of me. I love history too, and I was reading this earlier. I'm like, oh, I want to share this, but I'm like, nobody's gonna care.
When was the Boston Tea Party?
When was the Boston Tea Party? I don't actually know the date on that.
I like tea parties.
I like tea parties. Today is Canada Day, apparently. I have no Mythic Legions. What's up, Chad? Mick, G.I. Joe stuff is great at pawn shops. All right, you guys ready to go do some fun stuff? I got a bunch of new Lego sets out tonight. We've added new Barbies. The Whatnot store is loaded down, 4,463 items for your viewing pleasure. All right, just got back with the roofer. 4,463.
What the heck, people?
Who wants Barbies?
Yeah.
I've got I don't even know what's there. This is not supposed to still be there, but I can't remember what's there. I've got a very expensive retired Star Wars vintage Lego set in here, but the guy who had it before me glued it together. Isn't that? Ugh. I hate that. Oh, hey, TikTok. How much do you love me?
Probably not enough. What do you want?
See those baggies on the
pieces?
Nope.
What are they?
They're worse. Motu figures. More vintage Motu figures. I got a stash of them.
I already know exactly what I need, so it's super fast.
Papa Kraken, we sell those for $20 here in the store.
What?
No, we have the Decepticon Flynn. Do you have die-cast World War II? No, we don't.
That's a new one.
That's a New Adventures of He-Man.
Okay, he's new to me.
Apparently, everywhere in the southern hemisphere, on the southern and western hemisphere, is an earthquake zone right now. It has been crazy what I've been seeing. Added some new Lego sets today. This is a cute set. We got a little tiny TIE bomber. We got a DeLorean set. We have a Speed Champion, another Speed Champion, a Harry Potter set. I've added a few other things. So I'm Scooby-Doo Nintendo 64 game. Mick, didn't you ask me about Nintendo 64?
Stop buying Cringer unless he comes with his armor.
Check out the color. That is I believe that to be a Mexican variation. There's also a Mexican bootleg in there.
Really? That makes my job so much harder.
The color's off. Just look at it. Can't you see how it's different?
No.
The green is different. The green is definitely different on that.
We have like a million of these guys.
There's something about that one, and it goes along with this right. Oh, sorry. With this right here.
Well, this bag's open.
Like this is
I
not.
wondered what that was.
I don't know
I just
what
assumed it was
this
New
is.
Adventures.
This maybe it is a New Adventures of He-Man,
It
but
looks like that body shape.
yeah, it does. I don't know what He-Man that is, but the color on that doesn't compare well to the other colors.
This has a Mexico stamp.
Yeah, that is a Mexican bootleg. Ha! I knew it. Which,
But anyway,
generally speaking, they're much more sought after.
they're not listable online unless they have their armor.
The bootlegs or the KOs might be.
No, I know. I'm just talking about other cringers. Don't buy Cringer, only buy Battle Cat.
We have an N64 in here with 2 controllers and a memory card.
New Adventure still.
Okay. And then we have a batch of N64 games. There are quite a few of these on our Buy It Now store too, if you want to check it out. So don't sleep on that. Got a surprise coming up for somebody. We're getting ready to rebuild this shadow box and give that away. There's a lot of cool stuff going on right now. My depth perception when I'm looking at the phone and have my glasses on is off. So like when I go to when I move through stuff or grab stuff, my hand nothing is quite the way I expect it to be. Do you have a store or is this just storage? This would be the biggest effing storage facility on earth, I think.
17,000 square feet.
What are we doing for the 4th? We were just talking about that. Remy likes fireworks. I'm just kind of So I'm going to do whatever she wants to do. That's my 4th of July plans. If you have kids, they control your entire social schedule. I do not have a complete or unbroken Tiger Force Recondo. Oh my goodness. Started going to the gym last night, so I got a little bit of soreness. Oh, yikes.
I don't go to the gym, so I have a little bit of soreness.
You're getting there, though. If we have SH Figure Arts, they will be on our Buy It Now store. I don't have a Crimson Guard Immortal that's complete for sale. What's up, Ship? Added a few new things. I love this classified Shockwave and bike. It's actually one of my favorite classified setups they've made so far. Got a Vamp. That's hot right now. If you guys are looking for something I have, please type it into the Buy It Now store and check it out. No, Mick, they have not shipped out yet. I mean, we have thousands and thousands of dollars in classifieds just sitting that I've already paid for that are sitting in a queue right now, and I'm very frustrated with that. But I don't get to pick the rules on that, apparently. Still got this HasLab Dragonfly, which I think is a tremendous piece. We've got another Transformer in this week, some Funko Pops that are neat. Streets of Rage, if you're into the video game stuff. Star Wars Barbie. This is a super rare convention exclusive armadillo. It's called like the Jungle Panther or something. That Bratz doll is actually surprisingly expensive. So added some Barbie. Got this pretty sweet Rosie O'Donnell doll. Anybody who needs a Rosie O'Donnell doll in their life. Hey, if anybody's watching the World Cup, will you let me know when the USA scores its first goal against Bosnia and Herzegovina? Mick, he should have been up here by now. Do I have a good Dominator right now? I don't think I have a good Unbroken Dominator. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't think so. Not a good Unbroken one. What's up, Lindsay? Long time no see. Added Lego set, Lego set, Lego set. This is a $200 Lego set right here, as crazy as that sounds. Added some other sweet Lego action this week. Hello, Dark One. More Lego stuff. He already paid for it, so I guess I'm just going to move it up to layaway and leave it there forever. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I can't give away somebody else's item once they've paid for it. Now, if he had missed a payment or hadn't paid for all of it, totally different story. These Dominators I have up here, have a broken joystick there and there. Broken joystick on this side, broken joystick on this side. Hey, will you turn the radio back on? Just sold Big Ed, the Sky Striker unbox we had. We don't have a lot of vintage Star Wars. What vintage Star Wars are you looking for? Got this is a loose classified figure, which I think is pretty cool. The Marine Sniper. They did pretty neat on that ghillie suit. They put some work into it. What's up, Ricky? I was literally going to message you earlier today. And then I got sidetracked. I had a question for you, and then I forgot. Triple T. Any new class? All of our classified is listed on our website and here on our Whatnot store. Typically people pick up the stuff they pay for, so I guess we're going to be testing testing the limits of that this time, Mick. Hey, Kelly. Brad, when are you coming down to visit again, man? The store has really done some revamping since your last visit. You'll be here for the con next weekend? We are slowly getting all of these trays cleared off the counter and integrated into our Lego sort. So slowly getting it done. Hey, did you just sign into a Google account? Okay. Meeting Ruger, he is such a nice guy, man. I think you're going to get along super well. Great guy, easy to get along with. Genuinely kind human being. Well, hey, cutie. Did you guys get done at Walmart's?
I guess it's my enchiladas.
Okay.
Can Emery and I sit in the backyard and eat?
Sure. If you want to be outside in the heat, that's on you. Oh, okay. Are you taking your dinosaur home or are you going to leave it here?
I'll leave it here.
Okay. He's very excited about that dinosaur. Mick, that dinosaur actually blows up and it's remote controlled. He was having fun with it today. All right. Thanks, guys. See you later. Little Brian Adams action. The Star Trek box. You're gonna have to. Are those ones that are in Ruger's layaway, Mick? You're gonna have to remind me. Got the new Ghostbusters section is cleaned up. I just need to. We're gonna need to make some room in there. Got a new diecast car section we worked on today. I've got multiple more Lego sets to put in here. So new. This is a Fast and the Furious display. If you're asking yourself, really, is Fast and the Furious popular enough to have its own display? The answer is yes. We sell a lot of Fast and the Furious cars. So we're going to be pulling the Fast and the Furious Hot Wheels off of here and moving them to that display as well because we need to expand our display here because we had so many Hot Wheels cars. So it is so much better. Big Shifter put some work in on this today. Yes, we have lots of DC figures. Dark One, it depends on which Lego TIE Bomber you're asking about. The answer is yes, just depends on which one you're talking about. There's a TIE Fighter. There's a TIE Fighter. Just sold the TIE Bomber earlier today. We got that TIE Fighter. There's a TIE Fighter. There's a TIE Fighter. I live my life 1/4 mile at a time. And then I've got a TIE Bomber over here, which is one of the new ones, but I still think it's a pretty good build for like a mini. I like them when they're functional. So I've got this tie bomber here. Don't have any of the figures for it, but just that. And I'll show you what other the Star Wars vehicles we have on the other side over there. Is the guy who asked about the tie bomber even still here, or did he just ask and run? That whatnot special. That was Vader's tie. I don't even know what a good humor truck is. What is a good humor truck? What's up, Wayner?
Winner!
There we go. Another tie. We have an ice cream truck in town, but I don't but I haven't seen it since that night we got ice cream here. I gave him a $20 bill and he was like, I don't think I can break this. And our total was like $16. So what? I think that was one of those asking for a tip without asking for a tip situations. All right, doesn't look like I have a tie bomber. You total $16. Here's a 20. I'm not going to have change for that. Okay, then give me another ice cream. Like I didn't know what to say. How do you not have four $1 bills if you're driving from place to place selling things for cash? Uh, but the world is weird, and I will confess right up front that I don't really understand it anymore. So, all right, look at that 18 inches of Darth Vader Fury Funko Pop. You talking about the loose Joe wall or the carded side? Okay. Got custom Steel Brigade. Oh, excuse me. Another Steel Brigade. Secret Agent Man. This is like the Jack Ryan figure. Kind of looks like Stallone and Cobra. How much for your basic? Did you go to our Whatnot store and look at our WWE that we had for sale there? This could be this is like a CIA operative during the 70s. I miss Mike and Ashley being here, basically telling everyone to go check the store every time someone asks a question. Now I got to do actual work, and it's kind of a bummer, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah, I forgot we also have this custom Baroness. You're not doing your job. You're supposed to be telling people to go look at the store. That's a Spawn G.I. Joe. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. That kind of Mercury, Fred. You can tell Big Shifter did some work because she cleaned off a bookshelf and left it right there. Nothing like making a trap for some little kid running around in here. I really, really love the 50th anniversary figures. They did so good with these guys. Now's your chance to grab 50th. That's a 11. Oh, he's not complete. As I say, that's a really cheap price on that Dusty. She might swing it around, use it as a weapon. That's kind of her thing too. Danger. Danger. Don't even know. It's like a Pursuit of Cobra Alley Viper or something. Oh, that's the dude that drives the Rage. I don't have any zombie Vipers, any bats, any regular Vipers, Mick. I think other than these guys here, like from the Hall of Heroes, you've got all of them. We do have some loose Mortal Kombat. You can also go type Mortal Kombat into our Buy It Now store, and it'll pull up the stuff we have in there. The Mortal Kombat I have is mostly the G.I. Joe version of Mortal Kombat. Look at all these good loose Joes. Now's your chance to grab some if you want some. My sword Dartio efficacy. Sword efficacy. Hey, you know that guy hasn't been back in. I might have irritated him as a customer. New girl's been working this week, Shira, and she spends most of her days laughing and telling me that there's something definitely wrong with me. So just wanted you guys to know somebody's here. Somebody's here keeping me in line. Love this rock and roll. The Kenny Rogers rock and roll. Her name is Shira. I also really like this Grand Slam. She laughs at so much of the stuff that I do, and she was like, "Oh, somebody came in earlier today that I have a very difficult time being nice to because of how difficult they are." And when they left, she was like, "Oh my gosh, what was going on?" And I was like, "I can't stand that person." And she was just amazed that I could engage with people that way without consequences. I think I surprised her a little bit. Yeah, the loose Mortal Kombat that we have is like the GI Joe version of Mortal Kombat. I've got a Scorpion and a Raiden. I get asked about Mortal Kombat in basically every single sale, multiple times. I always show people what I have, and none of the loose Mortal Kombat ever sell because it's the GI Joe version. Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Raiden. That's what I got. This is Mike. I know Shipley. If you're still here, this is right up your alley. It is a super rare custom available only at the GI Joe SoCal exclusive. Is a Crimson Guard Python Patrol, and I think they only made 250 of those. And this right here is a custom from Roma Collectibles. He did pass away a couple of years ago, so there will not be any more of these either. Roma was such a good dude. Sorry to see him go. Who doesn't love Streets of Rage? The Crimson Guard is 125, and this 2-pack set here with Action Force This is all custom, by the way. This was a Joe Fest exclusive, also super limited run. They may have only done 100 of each one of these. Is also 125. They are extremely rare. Finding them anywhere is next to impossible. Mick, did you see this neat custom file card for a Batman Bats? Don't know if you saw that or not. Didn't know I still had her. Yeah, those Batman Bats figures, the custom ones, the Black Major made. Is it Black Major or Red Laser do those, Chad? I can't remember. Either way, quality, look great. Love the vintage Batman coloring. Got one vote for Black Major and one vote for Red Laser. Got us a Dominator. I don't see those in very often. If you're an Iron Grenadier guy, Dominators are very hard to get complete and unbroken. Still love this tank. The driver I can do without, but the tank itself I think is such a neat version of the Hiss. It's a shiny toy. Always creeps me out just a little. Of all the sections in the store, the Ninja Turtles is probably the most played with. That kids come in and play with because they're adorable. That's why these little tiny Funko Pops are ridiculous. It has been really weirdly slow on Whatnot lately. Our live sales since our big 50% off sale, it has been dead. Still continue to sell Motu every single day. I know a lot of people are poo pooing the movie's theatric debut as far as how much money it's made, but let's be honest, it's gonna have it's just gonna be a banger purchase on Amazon Prime. We all know that. I cannot wait to watch it on Amazon Prime again. So I will watch it again on Amazon Prime from the courtesy of my home with no pants on, the way movies should be viewed. Got some Cowboys of Moo. Used to get requests for Cowboys of Moo Mesa all the time. Went out and secured some Cowboys of Moo Mesa, and I don't get any requests on it now. It's weird to me. We have lots of Motu and WWE. I'm in the Motu aisle right now. My WWE is upstairs, but you can always type that into our Buy It Now store and see what we got. Motu. This whole section is Motu. Fred, if you wore pants to watch one of my auctions, I'd be disappointed, to be honest with you. Your mother and I taught you better than that. What Motu are you looking for? This Balrog is so cute. Yeah, I don't have an Andre the Giant for sure right now. What Motu are you looking for? It will help because we're in the Motu section. Yeah, once again, we're in the Motu section. You could type any of those things into our Buy It Now store and see because they're on a different floor. Mike, you too. If you're wearing pants right now, I'm also disappointed in you. Did you check and see if we had any Thundercrackers in our Buy It Now store? For those of you guys who watched this all the way through, how many times do you think I suggest looking in our Buy It Now store or our Whatnot store in an average hour-long clip? 35 to 52. And I don't do that out of sarcasm. Like literally, it's much, much easier. Now, you says you looked in our store, but I see 7 items with Thundercracker on it in our Buy It Now store. There's a G1 Thundercracker. Yeah, there are 7 items in the Buy It Now store. Mike, I've got to send you an invoice for that Chuckles that I totally forgot. Are you looking for a Roddy Piper He-Man crossover Cats Collect? Like this literal one right here that you could have looked up in the Buy It Now store, the Roddy Piper that I have pinned. Yeah, if you go into the Buy It Now store and type the thing in you're looking for, it will search for you. I don't remember what I told you on that, Chuckles. Hey, TikTok, can you see in Mike feedback's layaway upstairs? There's a Chuckles. I can't remember what we had the price on it. I got to send him an invoice. The Roddy Piper that I literally just pinned for you, did you not want it? Remy and I can't wait to watch the other X-Men 97 stuff, Mick. I cannot believe you haven't bought my Sentinels from me yet. There's a Roddy Piper. There's a Roddy Piper. I actually pinned the Roddy Piper for you. Where'd that guy go? All right, that's fun. Carson, we have so many Marvel Legends right now. Feel free to type what you're looking for into the search in our Buy It Now store. It'll pull those up if we're not close to them. We started the sale with 4,463 things in our Buy It Now. We have sold 3 already. We are down to 4,460 things in the Buy Now store. Not that anyone actually looks at those, as is clearly evidenced by me saying that over and over again. Mick, what can I do to get you to buy both of these Sentinels right now? You got 2 Sentinels right there. I know you want them. I'm playing high pressure salesperson today. Oh yeah, Marvel Legends, Marvel Legends, Marvel Legends, Marvel Legends, Marvel Legends, Marvel Legends, Marvelous Legends. Mick's been talking about those X-Men 97 Sentinels for months. How about if I do both of them for 500? Both still sealed in box. Yikes, I didn't realize this thing had been priced and ready to go. Will you message me that so I can remember to invoice correctly? What did you just do?
We'll take.
Oh. No worries. Carson, did you type that into our Buy It Now store to see if we had those in there? Was that a bunch of bottles of Ensure? They're for kids. So this is Pediasure. We do the donations for like with formula and diapers and stuff, and we have some Pediasure here as a donation. You're supposed to be going full Motu before you go full Marvel, sir. Yeah, those are still upstairs, Mike. This one right here I hadn't invoiced you for yet, so I hadn't seen it yet. Somebody asked me why I do so many like donations of baby materials, and I tell people I was wild when I was younger, so I don't know how many of these kids out there are my grandkids. Just a joke, people. Trying to make light of a tough situation. That's how we deal with our stress. This is a still sealed in package, original package Transformers the movie from '87. It is crazy that we have one of those. The original VHS and its original packaging steel, which is pretty freaking crazy. Some Jurassic Park stuff. TikTok is here identifying vintage figures and tagging them all. I've made a lovely organized pile of things for her to go through. Think she'll get through them tonight? Nothing? The Tally Hawk. It's funny every time I say Tally because in our family, my dad, you know how every family has like a nickname for when you're growing up and you're a boy and you call it whatever you call it. My dad always referred to it as our tallywhackers. So every time I see Tallyhawk, it reminds me, don't get your tallywhacker caught in a zipper. He used to tell us that all the time. That's right. Chad would have had it all done. Fun fact, in middle school, I indeed got my tallywhacker caught in a zipper, and it was horrifying. Do not recommend. The unfortunate side effect to that story is that I was at a church summer camp, and the only way to get out of it was for the camp counselor, who was some 18 or 19-year-old college kid, to help me. It was awful. In every aspect, it was awful. Jimmy, thankfully it was. Thankfully. Do not recommend. Do not recommend. And that qualified as a first date. Oh God. It was the 80s, man. Nobody wore gloves for shit, Wayner. What are you talking about? Rub some dirt on it. We were good to go. A little bit of, as Chris Rock would say, took some tussin and I was solid. I may have survived, but I didn't leave unscathed. I have, to this day, severe emotional trauma. That scene in, is it something about Mary or whatever where that happens? It is so like, oh my God, I remember that. Any hot toys? Did you type hot toys in our Buy It Now store to see if we had some? Same thing on Super Sevens, guys. We list tons and tons and tons of our merch online, so it should be fairly easy to come across. Just type it into our search engine. I'm right over here right now. I got a Super 7 Duke. Just sold the Super 7 Snake Eyes earlier. And then I got the little Super 7 figures as well. Sold some Joe vehicles today. It's kind of a weird and wild day of miscellaneous stuff. So 4,000 plus items on the bin. I knew that doc I had over there went to something else. Oh, somebody asked me if I had a big bowl the other day, and I said no. So either I've bought it since then or I lied. I thought you'd already have that flag done, bro. You said there's no Super 7s in the store, but I typed Super 7 in, and the first thing pops up is an RC. So I know I have some. We definitely have TMNT and Simpsons, also things you can plug in the Buy It Now store and see if we have them. I got a Snake Eyes, a Zartan, a Duke, Red Ninja, Cobra Ninja Coup, and then a Cobra Commander. Some people struggle with following directions, Mike. Look at all these TMNTs. Look at them all. They're beautiful. I don't know what a Nata is. Mick, there's really no way to explain that doesn't use words like pathology. So you just can't. It is what it is, guys. You're just gonna have to love me the way I am because I'm too old to be fixed. Do I have any NECA Predator? I've got a couple, which Predator stuff should all be in the store of what we've got. I didn't even grab the second phone today, so if anybody's commenting on YouTube or Facebook, I'm sorry. You are being ignored. Here we go. Got a NECA Predator right here. Nope, that's not NECA. Don't have any NECA Predator stuff. NECA Alien. Turning Grandpa's old house into a vintage toy museum. If you do, I want a plaque or something in there. We've sold quite a few of our Transformers. It's nice. We can clean these down a little bit. Maybe. No, not enough yet to move this over, but close. Some of them are, Mick. I like when they do the reaction stuff. They make them, in my opinion, a little more cartoon accurate. So I think they do a good job on those. Some of them drive me crazy, but it's just like anything else. There's good and bad. That is a great freaking piece. I don't even know how to. Yeah, you can also type Legacy Transformer into our Buy It Now, and we'll pull all of them up that we have. But I got all these as well. And I have a bunch of loose Legacy in my case over there, also in the Buy It Now. That's the SDCC exclusive. That's awesome. I love Wild Bill. We did have the Megatron Godzilla, but it's sold. Sold on our eBay store, actually. Thank you for checking there first and then asking. I appreciate that. Is Dusty Till a dinosaur of some kind, like a pterodactyl? Are you a Dusty Till? You missed out. We had one here available for sale, Mike. I told Ashley to buy it for you, and she was like, "I hate that dude. I'm not buying him shit." That was her words. I'm not trying to cause no problems or nothing, but that was her words, which is odd to me because I think you're a great guy and very likable. So I don't know what's wrong with her, but I don't know. I think maybe you guys need to have a talk of some kind about that. But I just thought it was disrespectful, sir. I mean, you know her better than I do, so you know that the tone of her voice is very similar to that. That sounds just like her. You know what I am? I'm a divider, not a uniter. I I am perfectly happy to create problems in other people's relationships and then get great entertainment out of watching that unfold. I feel like that's my spiritual gift. So people who watch our whatnot shows on Facebook for the first time are like, "Whoa, this dude is not what I thought." I have there's layers of humans between me and the average person. So she's got to fight her way through all the other bosses to get to the final boss. Oh, look, somebody messed with him, so his shoulders are slightly. This is what my shoulder blades look like on an X-ray. T-Ben, you are welcome to go find those and buy them, and whatnot will bundle them for you. Z-Bar started following me. Please tell me that this is Mark. Is that you, Mark? Holy shnikes. Am I being visited by Forget? Bonjour. This one here? Oh, you mean by the next to the Captain America? Let's go see. Just by this Captain America here. Shower power. Mon frere. Oh, you mean right here. The Expanse jet. This guy? Or the Sentinel Prime custom I've got here. Yeah, this is a Sentinel Prime custom. Isn't this amazing? Yes, Optimus. I really, really like that Sentinel Prime custom. Welcome to the Whatnot sale, Z-Bar. Dude, I have missed you guys in the time that I have been since last seeing you. Dude, Leonard Nimoy. Yeah, you can't look at Sentinel Prime. All I could see is Spock the whole time. They cast that so well. I thought it was great. But I hated seeing him become a villain, but he was awesome in that role. That's right, Mark. You're just going to hear me say 100 times. Look in the store, you lazy SOB. I don't know who that is, but he's nice. Who is that? Studio Series something. The far. The guy that asked about Legacy earlier and then got nowhere. We also have a bunch of loose Legacy. Old Mark Zeba. I haven't seen you or the missus or your little cadre of buddies in a long time. I'm going to start investing in Canadian companies in the event that we move there, just so you know. I heard today was Canada Day, Mark. We do have some DC Bath pieces. Some of them are on our Buy It Now store. What are you looking for? Mark, we used to love doing the Facebook shows, but they have killed the algorithm to make the feed or the Beast. I don't have any Beast Boy. I got a little bit of DC Bath things over here, but for sure no Beast Boy. This is such a neat figure. Yeah, you can type any of those things in our Buy It Now store, and if we have them, they will pop up there. Satisfaction. I'm pretty sure I had a Solomon Grundy complete one. Let me see if I got anything in my DC case over here. Looks like the Grundy sold. Yeah, we got nothing. Hey, Wayner, I still got your Stormbreaker here. Just want you to know you're missing out on it still. Check this thing out. This is such a cool piece. Black Panther Superman in the case. I don't even know what that means. What is a Black Panther Superman? What does that even mean, Wayner? Oh, that one. Yes. Okay, I see what you're saying now. Dude, I don't mow my own yard here, and I am real glad about that because it is ugly hot outside. We fight the power. I didn't even realize that till just now. Oh, that's funny. Good catch, Wayner. It's our humidity here is like 102%, which I don't know how that's possible. It just means instant death when you go outside. We're in an extreme heat advisory right now, so it really sucks. Yes, it is ungodly sweaty here. I think I'm going to have Mariah work on several of the displays tomorrow. Yeah, we've got like dangerous heat advisory stuff going on right now. I don't even know. No, I don't have a Stone Dar He-Man Vintage Complete. That is for sure. I do have some pretty cool pieces in here, though. Did you type a just type in what you're looking for and I'll buy it now store. This Balrog is awesome. He's just waiting on you to give him a loving home. This case is really fun. I feel like we've done a good job with this. Oh, there are some Halo pieces in there. I didn't know that. Duh. That's from Aliens. What are those guys? You shall not pass. Sold the Jabba's palace that was up here. So we had a guy message us. We had $400 on the Jabba's palace, and we had a guy steal Jabba's palace and message us and say, "Hey, do you guys take offers on things?" And I'm like, God, I hate it because it's always some ridiculous, obnoxious offer. And I said, yeah, I mean, yeah, you're welcome to make an offer if you want. And he said, well, I didn't want to make an offer and be disrespectful. You've got 400 on it. Would you be willing to do 375? And I was like, wait, what? That's all you're asking off? Yeah, you got it. Like I couldn't believe it. So nice and so polite. Unlike most of you other guys, which are ridiculous. It was very nice to have a polite, respectful, normal, non-insane offer. We need to combo some of these down. We've sold so many of them. We could definitely do that. I may work on this tomorrow. He got me that. Yeah, 375. He got that sucker right away. There was no hesitation. Told him send the offer over. I'd take it. We are loaded up on random stuff. Did you type Gears of War in our Buy It Now store by any chance? Got this sweet Halo statue here. And that sweet Punisher statue. The store is clean and organized it. That's right. We're gonna get that century mark on this. He fought off the alien queen. The alien queen got sent to another home. So John and the alien queen were in a foster home together. The alien queen wouldn't leave him alone, so he got shipped off to another foster home. We are ready as we can be right now with Sal taking an emergency vacation away. So we were not expecting that, but that's all right. She found a way to get out of state and have some quality time with her bro. So it's kind of a slow week, which is not unusual at all for the last week of June and the first week of July, although today was much busier than usual. So we're not quite ready yet, but we're not ready to be ready yet. The day before the con, Ruger. So much random stuff here. Yeah, Ruger, there's a lot of vehicles in the basement that need to be built and parts to be. The sorting has pretty much already been done. It's getting the play sets. Oh my gosh. If you could build me like 50 play sets, that would be great. I don't think so, Mark, but let me take a look and see. Check the store. Shazam. I got to. We got another package for you this week, Mark, by the way. I didn't know it was for you. I opened it and I was like, I didn't order these. Fred, no, your mom's got all the offers covered for you. You got some credit here. She worked that out for you. There you go, Ruger. You want to build a Defiant for Mick? Fred's mom and Forrest Gump's mom have something in common. They're both out there working to make their boys a better life. Hopefully, you won't get arrested here in town again. We'll try to keep you out of jail in B Town. How much on the 1993 headquarters? There's a 92 headquarters and an 02 headquarters, if I'm not mistaken. I got these guys. I don't have any of the 92s. I just got the 02s. Yep, the 92's got the orange features. That one's got the dark brown, like the dark tan. No, I don't have a 92, just an 02, and then the 83. We have lots of good classified here. The 02, I think we've got $80 on it. %, complete and unbroken. Okay. With instructions. So this one here would be 110. This one over here would be 80. It is not exactly 100%. Hold on. There we go. That's what's going on with it. Oh, man. It is warm over here in this part of the store. Ruger, I've not added any new shirts, but I've still got that the Cobra bath mat. I've got these. How much would you soon both? I don't know what that means. I got the Sergeant Slaughter hats. I don't really have any Centurion's parts for sales. Well, one's 110 and one's 80. So if you wanted them for 175, you could have the pair. We had a guy on eBay, it's funny, who made us an offer of something at about 50% off of what we were asking. We have lots of G1 Transformers. You can find them all in our Buy It Now store. Got a sweet Crusader.
You started to tell a story and got sidetracked so fast.
That is my nature. So then he messaged us and he's like, "What's the lowest you'll go?" And I said, "Well, we have 10% off is the lowest we'll go." And I think it was $105 or whatever. He's like, "So you wouldn't take 80?" No, $105 at 10% off is around $95. So we'd take 95. You wouldn't take 85. No, you already asked me this question. I've already answered it twice, man. $95 is what we're taking on it. So he was like, okay. So then I didn't hear anything from him for a couple of days. And then he messaged back and he's like, I thought I had one at an auction, but I lost it at the auction. Are you still willing to do 95 on it? I said, no, it's 110 today. And the guy was like, what? You said it was no, man. Now, since the other day, I put some labor into it. And, I made the price at 105 and you didn't want the price. And to me, if I say it's 105, that's my word. It's $105. But if you break that contract by offering less for it, I can break the contract by asking more out of it. And he was like, "Are you for real?" His message was like, "Are you for real right now? You're never going to sell anything at this rate." I was like, "No, I'll still do $95 on it." And his response was just a thumbs up on eBay. Did not get an offer for 95. The Tiger Fly is not completed; it's just a box.
I just blocked someone who kept offering us a little and then a little more and a little more. And then they finally, after like 6 times of us declining their offer, they said, "What's the lowest you'll go?" And I said, "We already gave you the lowest we'll go, and you countered, so bye."
Once a person nickels and dimes us on the first few offers, they don't get anything off. Like if I have to invest time multiple times to tell you no on 50% off and 40% off and 30% off, you're paying me full price for the time I've invested in the deal. The girls all seem to drink coffee, Mick. I don't really. Tigerfly is just a box. However, I'm going to be digging parts for it out of the basement and adding it here. So someone offered us this Basuju Starlet statue. Someone made an offer on it yesterday. Box is great. The Tiger Force vehicle boxes look great. I love them. They're shiny. They're beautiful. These are not taped on. These actually have sticky tack so they won't tear up the box when they come off. I don't charge shipping, J Mule, on whatnot. Whatnot determines what the shipping is. They're going to be like 9 pounds worth of stuff. So I don't assess the shipping. I also don't know what they do for sales tax depending on where you live, so I unfortunately don't have a way to answer that question either. I don't know what a ventriloquist is. I have a Batman animated series, Ra's al Ghul, and a Commissioner Gordon, and a Riddler. Yo.
Your daughter said there's a random person that
Okay, you want to swap me?
Batman animated series. Oh, did he show? Have you guys already talked about that? Because he was showing these the other night. We just got some new ones in. Let me see if I can find them here. Here it is. Hey, Mick.
Something I can do for you?
I think I'm getting sick. Okay, look at these. O2HC. I don't know what that is, but he probably does. Who sorts loose Marvel Legends? That would be me. If it's loose, it's my problem. NyQuil. I have to be careful because I'm allergic to certain like allergy medications, so I can't take a ton of stuff. Here's a Joker hat.
The dude that several people have been saying has been showing up at their houses and like is very aggressively take notes for an pest control guy. I wish I was there. I love those guys.
Someone asked about the
animated series ventriloquist. We only have Commissioner Gordon, Ra's al Ghul, and the Riddler.
Yeah, well, I was showing them what we had, and then someone said they would take the where is it? Complete O2HC.
Okay.
So that's where we're at.
Thank you.
Oh, and Mick was telling me to get drunk.
Probably not a bad idea. Vodka in a pinch. I don't know that TikTok on vodka is a great idea.
I don't like vodka. It tastes like cough medicine.
Okay, O2HQ is up right now. It is now pinned. Thank you, sir.
You want to turn this off?
Yeah.
I don't know how. Well, yeah.
Yeah, that guy, several people have reported he's been at their houses. Like he rolls up on his little Segway, the little board thing, and then very aggressively tries to sell them pest control. When they tell him they don't want it, he just won't take no for an answer. And several of the people have made posts on the local swap pages about it. So I'll take it, Ruger. You know I love me some trade. Z-Bar. Did you buy an HQ? My man. No, it was 110 on the complete one and 85 on the other one. Yeah, sorry. The complete one sold. Sorry, dude. I still have the $85 one. I never know what love is. Whew, I am sweaty. I don't remember J Mule. I showed the little tag on it, but I don't remember. Z-Bar. Man, Mark, if you want, I will save that HQ with a batch of stuff down here and ship you out like a business card, which is what we do when guys do pick up on stuff. That's Forget, also known as the Shower Power, the Canadian sensation. All right, you guys want to raid with me? I am ready to rock out of here. Let's go raid Pickers. Love that dude.